starts right now with breaking news.
This afternoon, calls for accountability in the death of 6-year-old Dominique Moody are growing louder. The little girl found living in poor conditions last December. Thank you for joining us at noon. I'm Nia Hardin.
And I'm Carolyn Serta. WBTV's Naomi Coles has been covering this story since the very beginning.
And she joins us live now from North Charlotte with details of today's news conference. Naomi?
That's right. It's been our reporting on this tragic case that actually brought nationally renowned civil rights attorney Ben Crump and his team to town this morning. I've reported how Mecklenburg County Social Services had closed 5 abuse and neglect investigations into this home before Dominique Moody's death. They said there wasn't enough evidence to substantiate. Now Dominique died in December. 3 women have been charged with murder in her death, and this morning Ben Crump cited our reporting as he blasted the county for their inaction.
The county, Mecklenburg County, owed a duty to this little child, Dominique Moody. The state of North Carolina owed a duty to this little child, Dominique Moody.
My baby didn't deserve what was done to her.
Now, Mecklenburg County Social Services has not themselves talked about their involvement at this home before Dominique's death. They're also continuing to deny my ongoing request for information that we believe the law requires them to release. You can catch up on all of that ongoing reporting and our battle for answers right now at WBTV.com. For now, live in North Charlotte, Naomi Coles, WBTV, on your side.
All right, Naomi, thank you for helping us stay on top of that. And news of the lawsuit comes as South Carolina's homicide by child abuse law gets a major update. Right now, the law currently says it only applies to children abused or neglected to death if they are under the age of 11. But the House and the Senate have both agreed to bump up the age to anyone younger than 18 years old. 7th Circuit Solicitor Barry Barnett has spent years calling for this change. He says this is a huge victory.
That's the kind of justice we want, message we want to send out to people. You're going to commit these kind of crimes, you need to pay the price for doing this to people and doing to young children like this.
The law will go into effect once Governor Henry McMaster signs the bill.
Now, First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rachel Coulter.
We are looking ahead to some additional spring-like warmth. In fact, tomorrow and Wednesday in record territory once again until a cold front moves through on Thursday, and that's going to bring us our next best chance of some showers and some thunderstorms. And we have that first alert in play. I want to time those rain chances out for you in just a little bit, but getting you out the door for any of your lunch hour plans, we're already sitting at 71 degrees in Charlotte. Feels fantastic. I know it was a cloudy and even foggy start to the morning so far. If you're tuning in with Chief Meteorologist Al Conklin, that has since lifted. We're seeing a lot of sunshine out there, temperatures in the 60s and low 70s across the area at this time, and we just continue to warm up from here. Should make it into those mid to upper 70s by this afternoon. Even driving home from work, dry conditions expected, and we're going to see lots of sunshine before the sun goes down. And of course, now that we have sprung forward in time yesterday, that sunset is not until after 7 o'clock tonight. Now, temperatures overnight into the upper 50s. I do think we could see a few passing showers. I want to show you where we have the best chance coming up.
Rachel, thank you. Flint Hill Elementary School kids returned to class today after last week's school evacuations.
Now, this came after a second reported chemical leak at nearby Silfab Manufacturing caused the state to order the plant's immediate temporary shutdown.
WBTV's Ron Lee is live for us now at the school where children started showing up just a short time ago.
Yeah, so Ron, this must come as a relief for some parents.
Well, relief for many, but anger for some, as a lot of parents we talked to out here this morning tell us this should never have happened in the first place. Now, as you can see from this video that we shot early this morning, school was back up and running at Flint Hill Elementary after the emergency evacuation emptied the school last Thursday. Both instances at the plant happened just a couple of days apart. The latter of the two sent panicked parents scrambling to pick their kids up after word got out about the leak. Before that, back on Tuesday of last week, hundreds of gallons of potassium potassium hydroxide were spilled from the plant. Now, if you don't know, potassium hydroxide is a chemical commonly used in industrial manufacturing and can be dangerous at high concentrations. Then, that second leak happening containing hydrofluoric acid, which can be an irritant. South Carolina's Department of Environmental Safety ordered the facility shut down while government investigative teams checked out the scene. There's been a lot of concern from residents around here over the past few months of the proximity of the solar panel plant to nearby homes and schools. And the two incidences last week just ramped those concerns up to 100.
It should never been started building here in the first place. It should never came here at all. So, yes, I'm definitely one of those angry parents.
I am tired of seeing corporations and monetary interests get put in front of people, especially children. It should have never been built here. It should have never been operating. It's not zoned properly. This shouldn't be a thing.
We'll share a full report with the government tomorrow, step by step on exactly what happened. We, of course, look forward to getting a copy of that report. As soon as we do, we will post that online for you so you can read it for yourself. But for now, I'm Ron Lee. WBTV, on your side.
Ron, thank you. Now, WBTV, of course, is on your side, staying on top of the latest developments when it comes to these recent chemical spills at Silfab Solar. You can find the latest information and any updates wherever you stream WBTV, including our website, WBTV.com.
Time now 12:07, and lanes on I-77 have reopened after a deadly incident. This happened around 8:30 this morning on I-77 southbound near I-485. We're showing you video of crews when they were out there working. CMPD has not said what led up to the death, but medics says they responded to a site call.
A child is fighting some serious injuries after an overnight shooting in South Charlotte. Medics says the minor was shot around 4 o'clock this morning at an apartment complex on Kings Branch Way. This is near I-77 and Nations Ford Road. Now, this is video our photojournalist got of the scene. No word yet on what led up to the shooting, the exact age of that minor, or if any arrests have been made. But again, medic confirms they took one child with life-threatening injuries to the hospital. A Chesterfield County detention officer is now without a job.
He's accused of hurting an inmate and several officers with his taser. The sheriff's office says Shaheem Ledbetter got into an argument with 2 inmates. Other correctional officers responded and told Ledbetter to leave, but deputies say he came back and fired his taser. We're told one inmate was struck, grabbed a female correctional officer, causing her to feel the effects of the taser. 2 other correctional officers were also struck. The sheriff's office says Ledbetter has been fired. We're told Ledbetter was sworn in on January 20th of this year. 2 men are recovering from their injuries as the FAA and the NTSB are investigating a plane crash in Indian Trail.
This happened around 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon when a Piper Cherokee crashed into a cow pasture. You see the images here. This is just under a mile away from where it took off at Goose Creek Airport. The Union County Sheriff's Office says that the pilot had to be cut out from the cockpit while the passenger was ejected from the plane. Both were taken to the hospital. They have not been named, and there is no word on their condition right now. But the cattle rancher who owns that land where the crash happened says he jumped into action to help those on board.
One guy had a bad laceration across his forehead. There's a lot of blood, and the guy on the ground was complaining about his back. We used a buggy to take the patients, the pilot and the co-pilot. We brought them up here to get on the ambulance, and we could only bring one at a time.
And we are still working to learn much more information, including how long that plane was in the air before it crashed, the direction the plane was traveling from, and again, what led to that crash. The U.S.-Israeli war with Iran intensifying as it enters a second week.
Iran has tapped the son of the late Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei to take power.
And this is as another American soldier was killed in the fighting.
We get the latest now from Natalie Brand at the White House.
Thick black smoke rose above Beirut today as Israel targets Iranian-backed Hezbollah in Lebanon. In Tehran, plumes engulfed much of Iran's capital city after weekend strikes by the U.S. and Israel targeting oil storage facilities.
I think we are all seeing right now the threat that this clerical regime poses to the region and to the world. They are trying to hold the world hostage. They are attacking their neighbors.
The latest fighting comes as Iranian clerics chose slain Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei's son, Mojtaba Khamenei, as his successor, prompting celebrations from hardline supporters. Israel offered this warning.
The highest risk job right now is to be the new Ayatollah. That's a high-risk job.
President Trump told Fox News he's not happy about the selection. He had said he wanted to be involved in choosing the next leader.
We don't want to come back every 5 years or every 10 years and do this, so we want to pick a president that's not going to be leading their country into a war.
The president is also blaming Iran for the deadly strike on a girls' school late last month. Sources tell CBS News an early U.S. assessment suggests the United States is likely responsible, but did not target the school intentionally.
It's being investigated, which is the only answer I'm prepared to give.
As the president and vice president paid tribute this weekend to the service members killed in conflict, U.S. Central Command says a seventh has died from injuries sustained during the initial retaliatory attacks. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And the loss of another service member weighing heavily on Americans, of course. The conflict is also hitting family budgets with rising fuel prices. AAA's website shows we are paying about 50 cents more per gallon of gas. Take a look in North Carolina. The average price of unleaded gas is now $3.25 a gallon. The average a week ago was $2.75. It's $3.14 in South Carolina right now, when the average 1 week ago was $2.67. Still ahead, from behind bars to new beginnings. See how inmates are training rescue dogs for a fresh start. That's coming up in a live report.
But first, how a new Blue Line stop and rail trail could change your South End commute, what construction means for neighbors and riders.
Broadcast is sponsored by Circle K. Scan and sign up today to save 25 cents a gallon on fuel.